Hey guys, and welcome to Dota 2. I'm Master Zybe and I'm doing my first guide for this game. I have experienced about more than 600 games, so I know some things now. I know how to play half of the heroes pretty well, the rest not so much. So I've decided to make it worthwhile and dedicate only Fools and Noobs channel to Dota 2. There will be 3 separate playlists. One will be basic and general guides for beginners like I was. Second one will be tips and one game with each hero, and that way I will tell you how to play him. How to play him right, how to buy, what items to buy, what skills to use when, how to level up, and all the little things that you gotta know about controlling a certain hero. In this guide, and yeah, there will be a third playlist also where we will be doing, Arjuna God and me will be playing pub matches. We are going to be in team without guides, with normal commentary like we usually do. Okay, so this guide will talk about, in this guide I will talk about lane control. There are 3 lanes. Safe lane is this one. In the Radiant section, Radiant are the guys who start on the left, Dire team is the team that starts on the right. Safe lane on the Dire side is here, and they are basically the same. Just a little different land, and that's it. Safe lane is usually the lane where heroes who needs farm go to, because there is a jungle over here where neutral creeps will spawn, and there is also more chance to fight near your tower. I'll show you how to successfully change lane situation later on when we get to it. First thing that you can do is that you can block creeps. I'll try to show you how to do it, but I really suck at it, so don't expect me to successfully block creeps, because this is one of the worst things for me in game. I can't do it correctly. I do creep blocking because I want the fight to start nearest possible to my tower, because my tower does significant amount of damage to every hero, especially at this point of the game where none of them is leveled up still. So this is a attempt at creep block. As you can see, one guy, I failed to block one guy, but you just block them with your body, because you are slower than them at the beginning of the game, and weaker than them. So this is it, we are now in the middle, we are now in the safe lane, and we are facing 2 heroes, so this is called dual lane.
I bring my blade.
When 2 heroes are in one lane. You can easily go with carry, carry classes like Juggernaut. Well, actually Juggernaut is more of semi-carry, but Juggernaut, Riki, you name it. I mean, most of the agility heroes are carry ones. You can go to this safe lane and farm effectively. Why? Because you can see the fight started near our tower, even though my creep block was not as successful as I wanted it to be. There are a couple of things you gotta consider here. I do not wish to push the lane, because I simply do not need to do it. I want fight to be near our tower so that I gain most of the experience and most of the farm, if you can last hit.
Yes.
It is a bit more tougher with tower around, but you'll get used to it. It's the most important thing to practice. Now I'm going to help my fellow bot.
Runs. First blood. Last of my kind, but first.
They went for the attack. I'm playing versus bots on medium. Just to put that out there. As you can see, even though my creep block was not as successful as I wanted to, the other creeps are already near the tower. That's good, but you gotta take care of them not to hit tower too much. If there's an enemy around the tower, creeps will attack that enemy rather than attacking you. So just focus on that thing. If they are chasing you, just run around the tower and so on. Now I will show you something else.
Missing top.
Actually, let me talk about last hits and auto attacks. If you want to push the lane, if you are doing, for example, a try lane and you are level 5, level 6 and you feel you can push the lane, maybe score a kill and damage the tower significantly, then you need to auto attack creeps all the time. Which means, okay, I'm not going to go fight near the tower, that would be suicidal, because Earthshaker would stun me and then I'd receive several hits from the tower. You can always block some creeps when you see them coming, your melee creeps. Your melee, all of your creeps.
Already moving.
Now we push the lane all the way to their tower. That is not what I want to do.
As you wish.
That is definitely not what I want to do. So I'm going to do
It's an honor.
a certain thing now. After this creep wave, you can always, as I said, block. Now with boots is much easier.
I bring my blade.
I can see now that that lane has been pushed. Now I want to reset it back to this location. How to do it? You go to this
Agreed.
creep camp, you make them attack you, and you pull them all the way over here. Now unfortunately these were the arranged ones, so it didn't react. I need to do it with a bit different timing. If they are melee ones, this would be perfect, but they weren't the melee ones, so I'm going to do it differently. Now let them attack, and I'm going to now do it. Come on, come on, come on, succeed, succeed, succeed. There we go. Now I pulled most of the creeps here, and now the lane will be pushed towards our tower. That is good for me because I want to be in this safe lane and just last hit creeps and stuff like that. Usually the class that does this pulling is the support class. Why support class? Because with carry you go here and you score some huge amount of experience and some last hits. I'm playing with bots, so I can't really tell them what to do, it's impossible. So that's why I did the pull. Otherwise, if you're support hero in a lane, you should be the one pulling the creeps to this camp, while leaving the carry to do his thing. Now, I want to push the lane back to their tower. What I'm going to do now, if they don't kill me, is I'm going to auto-attack creeps. That way I will kill them faster, and the lane will be pushed to their tower. We will see now. I will attack all of the creeps. Always try to get last hits. I'm not concentrated really enough. I'm just going to... just want to pull it, push it. I don't really care about last hits in this video. So now we have pushed the lane. And now we can attack the tower. If you're doing a trial and you guys are level 5 or 6, that is a good way to do some significant damage. And now I want to reset the lane back. As always, you will go to this camp.
Regeneration.
Unfortunately, I went in too early, but that's okay. Now they will do some significant damage to me, but I have stout shield, so I'm not that worried about it. And now I pulled all of the creeps to that camp. As you can see, they are battling here, and as soon as our creeps are killed, they will push lane towards our tower. And if you're a support, this is a good way to make money, because you will have yourself last hits in this camp, while the carry will be usually near the tower, near your tower, getting last hits and experience. As you can see, they are not attacking the tower if there is someone near the tower. That someone will be you as a carry. Now, there enough of pulling and pushing lane. I think you guys understand it. Now, there are a couple of things here you can consider. You need to consider. You have to have some wards. I usually go and put wards over here. I'll show you now. Over here somewhere. Because this will give me vision over this area and over this area over here. Because ganks usually come from over here. Behind these trees. If you're a Beastmaster, you can cut these trees down, but that's something that I'm not going to talk about right now. This is jungle where you can, if you're a carry, you want to go here and do as much as jungling possible in meantime while you're not doing creeps. These are certain kills for you if you are leveled enough, and if you have some skill that will make you net you some easy kills without having to receive too much damage. This is a rune place, so this is where you come to search for runes, and now we got invisibility rune, very useful rune, one of the most useful ones for ganking. Now I can go to middle.
Already moving.
This is a roaming section. This is how you roam.
Swiftly now.
Now Viper did a mistake,
Attack.
but it might still kill me because I'm far lower. Oh yeah, and here is a Chaos Knight. Okay, never mind. This is actually good that I died, because now I will show you that you gotta buy TP scrolls. Why? Always buy TP scrolls, because that way you get back into action very soon. You do not lose that much of an experience. If you go all the way back to the base or all the way back to the tower, it's on foot.
On it.
It's a tremendous experience loss.
As you wish. I bring my blade.
Now, consider that I'm just here to record about the lane control. I'm not using any skills, and I don't even care if I get some kills or if I die. This is not something I want to do. So I'm near the tower again, and I'm trying to get last hits. That's about it.
Accept your death. It's an honor.
As I said, watch out from ganks from over here, or they can come from over here.
Yeah.
If you're pushed all the way over here, then you need to watch out. They will come over here while the others will push from this side. Especially watch out for Pudge. Now this is one way to avoid Pudge's hooks. If he's standing over here, you just gotta go all the way over here. And if your lane is pushed hard and you cannot get out of it, there are tons of creeps, you just want to avoid fight and survive, you go over here. Tower has a range till this, to this part over here, so it will shoot everyone who gets here. That means more shots to them, and even if they kill you, they still need to get out of here, and tower will do some more damage. That way you help your guys also to finish them off if someone is coming to help you. These are some other places you can hide. You can see that these forests are like maze. There are tons of ways you can exploit to your advantage. I mean, check this out. These are all things where you can hide. Or all places where you can hide. There is one more place over here. Just let me get rid of them. Nah, I missed.
A fine idea.
Doesn't matter. So,
Of course.
here we go. This is one more hiding place. And here you have some more. They will not see you here.
So you
This
say.
creep saw me went in, that's why he is attacking me now. But if you play it correctly, they will not see you.
A fine.
If you are doing it from the certain angle.
Look me in the eye. Battle Fury!
I'm just doing this for fun, nothing more.
Your death approaches. Power increases.
Now, these are the basics of safe lane.
Swiftly
This lane is called safe lane, I think I said it already. I will now switch to hard lane, because I don't know what to say about here anymore. This is, oh yeah, one more thing. This is a side shop. In side shop, go here and buy whatever the things you need. These are the items you can buy in side shop. Pretty big assortment of items. So don't go all the way back to base or use courier if you do not need to. Go to this shop. If there are items you can buy here that you need, buy them.
Already
No need to
moving.
use the courier or go all the way back to base. As always, use TP scrolls to teleport back to this location if need be. Now this would be the safe lane, guys. Thank you. This is first part of this video. I hope it helped you out. Now let's go to the second part where I'll be doing hard lane. Now I'm in the hard lane, but for the dire side. I was here in previous part of the video where I was in safe lane for the Radiant side. I'm playing now Dark Seer. This is a good hero to push lane, one of the best actually. Now, this is where the rune spawns. I usually, well, I like to have wards with me if I'm playing any kind of these heroes. Dark Seer is a support hero, like it or not. I mean, I think it can be played as carry, but I haven't really seen that. But I haven't watched that many videos anyway. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you some tips on how to play this lane. Unfortunately, in hard lane, there is no way to pull creeps anywhere. So you gotta, to be able to get them back to tower, get enemy creeps to your tower, you will need to block creeps effectively. Unfortunately, I suck at it. So I'm just going to try to do it. And here I fail. Okay. Now there is a rune over here. The places where I put my wards are over here on top of the rune. On top of here, on top of this spot. Or you can put them over here. Now you have sight all around these steps and around the rune point. One more place where I like to put this rune is over here. Over here, but only if they have jungling hero. That way, if you put your ward over here, you will see their jungling heroes jungling, and you will be able to gank them effectively. But you gotta also have in mind that they can buy sentry wards and just devord your ward. Of course. Second thing that I like to do is put ward also over here, because I have, even on night time, you will have vision over this area over here where the ganks usually come from. Strategic deployment. Why is this a perfect duo to push lane? You can see why. Because of this shield that he has. It does a significant amount of damage.
First blood is a knight's great honor.
Now we are at our tower. My goal here now is, because this is a hard lane, at the beginning to try to get the creeps somewhere near my tower, but that is almost impossible. Why? Because you don't have much choice. They will just pull creeps and you will be here stranded, whether you want to proceed with attacks or not. The trouble is the ganks will come a lot from over here, so that's why I put rune always over ward. Sorry, I constantly miss those two. That's why I constantly put wards over there. Don't forget, every 2 minutes the runes will spawn. Wards have 6 minutes duration, so be mindful of that. This is game versus bots, so they are not going to pull creeps. They don't know how to do that. But usually you'll be somewhere around here fighting, trying to get last hits and everything and something like that. If you're playing against some experienced players, to counter effect that is almost impossible, as I said. You have to have a good hero setup, good 2 heroes to be able to control somehow the lane, but usually they will be pulling creeps and you will be going over here, trying to get these creeps killed as soon as possible so that the lane gets pushed back. But that is a very tough thing to do, since there will be another hero over here trying to gank you as soon as you get here to deal with this hero and creeps in camp. And also there can be a third one coming from all the way from the middle or TPing here to get rid of you very easily. You can also solo this lane, but that is highly not recommended. You need to be a very experienced player to do this. I'm not. For example, I'm not able to do that, because there will be a shitstorm on you as soon as you try to get to this camp. If you're playing with 2, then you have much more chance to control the lane, because you can go with 2 guys over here and nuke, as I said, nuke the creeps, nuke the dude who is pulling the creeps, and hopefully hopefully you can kill him before this guy comes. This guy who was killing creeps somewhere over here, maybe he will be too late and you'll kill this guy and the creeps before he does something significant to you. But these are the risks that you gotta take when doing the hard lane. What else is there to say about hard lane?
My skills proliferate.
I honestly don't know what to say anymore. I don't think you can do anything more over here. Hard lane is for heroes that does not depend that much on farm. Heroes like Darkseer, for example. He's mostly a support hero, and buying items is not difficult for him, especially because he has this iron shield that you put on any creep that you want or any hero, and you just basically get money from that. That is why it's best to put some durable tanks or and support with him, some kind of a support. Anything that is not carry that needs heavy farm, because otherwise that carry will be wasted in this lane. Unless you're a fantastic last hitter and I don't know. These are, remember, these are tips for beginners. So if you're a pro and if you're watching this, oh, what the fuck is this guy talking about? He does no shit. I'm telling you guys, I'm no semi-pro player. I'm just a noob, basically, nothing more. So I'm just trying to give other noobs, actually not noobs but beginners, tip how to play the game effectively, what dangers lurk in lanes and how to position yourself. I always like to position myself away from these trees. So when I'm pushing the lane, I'm always going on this side. I'm always afraid of Pudge if I play against him, because Pudge can hook you easily if you're running away on this side. So we are basically just doing some shit now. This guy is dead. He's a dumbass bot. But that is not important. That is not why I'm here. That would be it for the hard lane. You can also go to do some creeps if you're support in hard lane, but that is not recommended because there will probably be someone jungling from their side, and if you're a support hero, you're squishy. And that's why it's not recommended for you to go there. You will be dead in a very short amount of time. Okay, that would cover the hard lane. I honestly don't know what to say anymore. These are all the basics of the hard lane. You can't do much. Just try to get last hits, try to block melee, try to block creeps as much as you can. And always stay in experience range. Experience point range. Experience point range is about 1200 units. Now I'm not sure. This is range radius 250. Now there is 100 more, so that's a bit over here. I'm still receiving experience here. I should be. Let me see. Yeah, I'm still receiving the experience over here. Yeah, so you can see that. Anyway, that would be it. Stay in experience range, try to farm as much as you can. Don't risk too much. The goal here is not to die in this lane. Just don't farm other guys and don't fight near the tower. There is no point for you in doing that. Let's go cover the mid lane now. Now I'm in mid lane with Pudge. I'm not really that good with Pudge, but it doesn't matter really. I'm playing against bots, so I don't care. Key to controlling the middle is to control runes. At least in my opinion, especially when you get the bottle. And if you control the middle, as you would like it to, you can also easily roam, gank, however you want. Middle is basically for heroes to get the maximum amount of last hits, gold and experience, because in middle where you are soloing, you're always soloing middle. You are the only hero that gets experience from killed creeps.
The battle begins.
This is a runes. Viper immediately took it. I completely forgot. I have a counter here on my above my clock in Dota 2, so I cannot see
Head now
I cannot see really what time it is in game. Anyway, so you will see now how fast I can go to level 6. This is the proper way of leveling your hero to level 6, but you gotta watch out. Oh fuck me, I'm in trouble. Okay, Viper is doing a mistake. He's trying to attack me and he failed. Now what I wanted to say is this is the proper way if you need experience. If you're playing a hero that needs experience and who needs money, this is the lane to do so. Also, don't forget, only last hit. If you only last hit, that way you will be you will not be pushing the lane. Also, don't forget to deny creeps when you can.
This edge is nice and sharp.
That way you're preventing your enemy to get a lot of gold. But it takes some practice also.
Right to it.
There we go, first deny. Try to be mobile constantly.
Oh, yes.
Viper didn't react and I'm denying one more creep.
Got it.
Last hitting one more.
Pair of pants.
And now this is the way, you see I'm already level 3 because there is no other hero around that will share experience of killed creeps with me. That's perfect thing. And this first failed hook. I was just throwing it blindly.
Your mincemeat now.
As you can see, I will now buy a bottle and have delivered it to me. One more thing that you can that you can apply here for the middle is that if you, for example, do a bad thing and let them corner you, you can always go in these woods over here. This is something of a safe location, because while you're going here around, tower will have the vision of this area and tower will shoot the enemy who is here with you. So you just gotta run around and try to, you know, run away from the enemy. From Viper it's a bit tougher because he has slow, but anyway, you just try to hide from him. Do this, do that, get out. Try to play with him if you get cornered. Same thing cannot be done over here because the tower doesn't have that significant range, but you can use this to also hide if need be. If you eat this tree over here, you have opened yourself one path over here and you are back in the safe location. Same thing on the other side. If you're here, you gotta watch for enemies. Don't try to rush them over when they are in this forest, because the tower will shoot you down. Now let me explain the runes. Now that I'm in the middle, there are runes every 2 minutes. As I said, I don't see counter, I don't see time because of my action recorder that has its sign just in the middle of the screen where the timer is, but it doesn't matter really. So I'm going to check out the runes. Now as you can see, there is one rune over here. This is a regeneration room. I will try to use bottle before I get to it, and now I'm fully regenerated. Then I stored the rune with bottle. Now that I'm actually standing pretty good, not experience wise because I'm mostly talking, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I will now try to gank. How to gank, when to gank. Proper way to ganking is when you see when the enemies are, when your guys are cornered here at your tower on top, if you're playing on the other side. So you gotta wait for them to get over here somewhere, then you go in from middle and gank them from this side or this side. Although it's always a possibility that they will have observer wards and they will see you coming.
Coming through.
Bottom you can gank from middle whenever you want. If you're playing in dire, whenever you want. Let me just get one more experience, then I'm going to gank.
Cut to the chase.
I'm playing on medium on bots versus mediums, and they're not really that smart.
I will devour you.
They're not attacking me when they should, they're just letting me do the stuff. But it's an informative video, as I said before. Now Viper's going PC on me. I've used the generation rune and I've restored all my bottle charges. That's how you control the lane so that you don't have to constantly... Oh, there is some fight going on. I try to hook someone. There we go. This is an example of successful gank. But usually, I did not want it to come to that because I wanted to show you guys when you come here. This is one, for example, good area where you can gank. If they have observer ward, you park yourself inside the forest. Let me just see, I forgot where is this location. I think it's here. If you park yourself here, they will not see you even with observer ward.
Whatever.
Second place to gank is from over here. That way you can see, you cannot see, but you can use your allies to have vision of this area. That's usually done when creeps are near their tower. It's much easier to do it like that. Yeah, I missed one. Never mind, doesn't matter really. And that's the way you gank bottom. This is one location, this is second location. Let's try once more. They're moving constantly, they're doing it very good, so... Okay, I figured out the pattern, now I can kill him. Or not. Ah, he stunned me. No way, I'll chase him without the boots. So this is the perfect example how to gank. You use this or you use this location. If they are running through forest, that was a very lucky. It was a very lucky try because I did not expect them to come to there. So you gank them when they are either over here or over here, or you can even gank them when they are over here. It doesn't matter where your enemies are. You can always gank bottom, always. But you cannot gank top always. For example, now it would be really dumb to go bottom. I would just lose experience and time and money with it. So I will not go top. I will not go top. When your allies are over here somewhere or near the tower and your enemies are in this location, for example, now they will push top and that will be a good option for me to go top, but I will not go because I don't affect the changes what's going on up top. They're pushing the lane, so I cannot gank. Oh, if you would go to gank top, you'd be over here somewhere behind these woods, trying to get your chance to gank them, or you could be just going over here into this small hole. That way you will not be seen even with observer ward, I think. You can also... yeah. That's basically it for ganking the top lane. Pushing the middle while the enemy is here nuking your tower is not a good idea. I would suggest while they are on the middle or at their side to do the ganks, because you cannot get near their tower and you can use that time to teleport to top or bottom and gank other fools. That would be it for the mid lane. I hope, guys, I helped you out. Same thing apply. Last hits only if you want the lane to stay near your tower. Auto attacks if you want to push the lane. And basically that's it. Now I'm going to show you for the end of the video Pudge's bread and butter. But I'm really too weak for to kill him because I haven't bought any items, I haven't done anything. But this is his ultimate combo. Hook, rot, dismember. That would be it, guys, for this first video. I hope I helped you out. As always, try to be careful. The worst thing you can do is die, especially in first 6 levels. That goes for the guys who are doing the hard lane. Try to watch for it. Be careful of ganks. have some wards up here so that you can see these guys coming. Have wards over here, over the rune. You won't be sorry, trust me. Wards are very, very important in this game. Anyway, if you want to add something, be sure to add in comments. I'm just another guy playing Dota 2, trying to help another beginners, and that would be it, guys. See you in the next video. That would be it for this one.